All right, everybody. Today I'm joined with Abraham, registered dietitian specializing in women's hormonal and metabolic health with education from, I believe, McGill and the University of Toronto, correct? You can see all of his accolades behind the wall there. So, pretty smart guy. But yeah, Abraham joined with us probably 6 or 7 weeks ago, kind of looking for a bit more lead flow into his coaching business. That's a bit of an introduction, but I guess Abraham, tell us a little bit more about you, kind of what your offering is, and how you help others.
Absolutely. Thanks, Russ, and for the quick intro. So, yes, I am a registered dietitian based in Ontario. I specialized mainly in helping women 35 plus who are suffering from hormonal metabolic problems and gut health that's stopping them from achieving weight loss result and specifically a sustainable long run one. Also, you know that with hormonal shift, it comes energy drips and stress and sleep as well. So I absolutely monitor around those as well. So we try to bring longevity, bring energy back, and reduce overall stress, increase quality of sleep.
And what were you doing LinkedIn wise before? Obviously, I reached out. I know I remember you mentioning you were doing some AI automation. How did that work for you, and kind of what made you try an alternative method and use our service?
Absolutely. So initially, I was using things that usually you learn to use for LinkedIn if you're especially doing a course, which is using the Dripify, the Lemlist, what else, the Link Boost, and also Zapier. So I was trying to. There's a couple of different ways you can do. We were doing some video reach out, personalized, trying to test some texting and sequencing into Dripify of like follow-up messages and likes, comments, or kind of interaction with visiting the pages. However, even though I had like somewhat of a success, let's say I booked 5, 6 calls and then also had like three good close rate. However, it was very time consuming and not necessarily the return on investment of your time was much kind of appreciated, I would say.
Absolutely. And it's worth mentioning too, for those who don't know, with those automation tools, it doesn't handle the lead nurturing process for you. So you still have to book people into your calendar. It basically just allows you to automate the first message and then the follow-up sequence. But when it comes time to actually booking people into your calendar, you still need to do that manually. So I guess now that we're about 6 or 7 weeks in, kind of tell me some of the results you've seen and how it's sort of impacted your business, whether it's deal value that you've closed or the amount of deals that you've closed. Yeah.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So we started, yes, in May, and we are 6 weeks in. I was impressed. Like first 6 or first month, we have closed, booked 11 calls, which is exponentially higher than what I have done in the previous 3 months.
Right.
Since I started LinkedIn, and four we closed in May. And definitely one big win, I would say, is like all that time that I was dedicating to figuring out about like the messaging strategy or how can you bring a conversation with a cold lead into spending more time on the quality of my content and the quality of my sales call per se, which is also helping me to give more value to my clients and then also close on a higher rate because I am time now to dedicate to working on that because you have so much time on hand to put into place, right?
It's all about delegation, 100%. So I guess in total, in the past, whatever, 6 weeks that we've worked together, how many deals have you closed combined?
Combined, I would say six.
Six. Okay. There it is. So six closed deals in 6 weeks, kind of roughly about one a week. It should be noted too, this guy Abraham is really good at closing. So a lot of this, I mean, we're trying to bring you in the highest quality leads possible. But at the end of the day, if you have good sales expertise like Abraham, who's been at it for a while, obviously you're going to see a great deal of success. I guess to that, how many do you recall how many booked calls we got you throughout those 6 weeks? I think it was about 16 or so calls, 15 to 16
Yes.
by my records. Okay. Awesome. Well, that's that, guys. Abraham, is there anything else you kind of want to touch on? I really appreciate you jumping on here for a quick chat.
Yes, no, absolutely, definitely. When I go and read the messages that you send to the leads, that's another thing important because the lead don't know that there's a second or third person party involved in the conversation. They think it's you, so he also very intelligent in kind of use the tonality that you have it, so it doesn't look weird where you're texting in a different tone and then Russ texting in a different tone, but the tonality is very similar to your tonality, so it doesn't look as if it's someone else is texting. So these are things I think good to quality as well to add on the rest of the things we have mentioned.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're basically Abraham 2.0. We're we're matching everything. So yeah, again, thank you so much, Abraham. Guys, if you're interested in getting healthy at all, whether it's nutrition, losing weight, better sleep, better energy, make sure to connect with Abraham on LinkedIn or on his website, and then also his Facebook group. I know you post a lot on there as well. So yeah, thank you so much, Abraham.
Oh, you're most welcome, Russell.
Yes. All right.